Hello everyone, this is Brandon from Crimson Crescent Moon Reviews, back here with a review of Undead Unluck Chapter number 70. I'm sorry for not uploading, for a week, was having some technical difficulties with my phone, not wanting to record right and save the footage and everything, and plus was, 4th of July, so I was doing stuff with the family, celebrating and all that, so I figured I'd just go ahead and skip the last chapter and start back up fresh with chapter number 70, which was really unfortunate because, let's just say, last chapter, chapter number 69, was a very nice chapter. Yeah, I know my jokes probably aren't that funny, but, I like to meme. 69, nice, but, anyways, that was the last chapter, starting up, fresh with, chapter 70, go ahead and give a little bit of a recap for the last chapter. Basically it showed, Fuko joining up with the group of Under, her going to their base, we see some old faces, we see, Rip again, Mr., Unrepair. We see his partner, her name's Lotla. We see her again. We see the little kid in the bunny suit that was friends with Fuko, always running around, Agoo! So that guy, we got to see all them again. Got to see a few new faces in the, in that group, but last chapter was basically her meeting up with that group and, setting up everything that's to come. Oh, also, Billy used, the burn Uma to basically kill, Winter, like, he just crushed it in his hands like nothing, just completely destroyed it. So, in this chapter, we're starting, we get our first look at, Spring and everything that's to come with that battle, so let's get a move on and start the review. The chapter starts up on a plane. We see Andy and Top and Wee and a few of the others from Union gathered around, discussing how Fuko left and everything. Top's exclaiming, "You said we're gonna get her back, but how?" It's like, she can't send any messages to them, because she left her little transponder pin, back with Andy, so, there's no way for her to get in contact with everybody from there. And, we cut to Nico. He says, "Nah, even if Fuko did try to ping us, there's a chance that she might be under a jamming frequency." The guy, basically the guy that was with Fuko that took her to Billy, his name was Tella. We don't really know what his ability is, but basically he's a communications technology expert type of guy, so he'd probably jamming any frequencies Fuko might have as she was trying to send a message back to the guys at the Union. Basically they're, trying to figure out, what will be Under's move now that Fuko is with them, how they're going to try to get him back. It's like, we gotta get a hostage of our own, basically. But it's a little bit with them trying to figure out what their move will be to try to get Fuko back. And then after that, we cut over to, Under themselves, getting surveillance on Spring. He's already reached phase 2, so just like Summer, he's finished his evolution and in his second phase. He's making cherry blossoms bloom all over Tokyo and is drinking heavily. So in this chapter we get to meet Spring, and I'll go ahead and say I already like him. He seems like he'd be a pretty cool dude. He's not like a giant dragon or anything like Summer was, or like a giant ice crystal like Winter was, or like the weird centipede worm thingy that Autumn was with the books and all that. It just seems like a big buff dude in an Oni mask and long hair. Got this big box on his back. We'll see what that's about. But yeah, I already like him. He's seems like he'd be a pretty cool dude. They're basically there. It's it's exposing a moment of weakness. That works for us. And then we just see Billy look straight at, launch the nuke. Fuka's like, the what? What did you say? Nuke? That could destroy half Tokyo, if you launch that thing. Basically, if you did that, hundreds of thousands of lives might be lost. You can't be serious. They just, one of the members of Under speaks up. It's the guy that was with Fang when we first saw him. The guy that had the Gatling gun, seemed to never run out of ammo. It's him. He's like, it's just 10 million people. If that's all we gotta sacrifice to defeat an Uma, then that's chump change. And clicks the button for the nuke. And right here we see what his ability is called. And I guess I get what they're going with for the name of it, but his ability is called Undecrease. Which it would be a lot better if it was just, unlimited. Unlimited ammo, whatever. But, yeah, Undecrease, basically be the same thing. He's got a stock of something and it just never decreases. Just fire off as many nukes as he's got. As long as he has at least 2, the amount will never decrease. So, I guess that's how it would be. But, yeah, he clicks the button and fires off a nuke. We cut over to the guys from Union, Andy and everyone, reacting to it, Nico, what's going on? They're launching a nuke. A nuclear missile's been launched. Set for impact in Tokyo, right where Spring is, so they're all worried about the outcome of that. And then we cut to Spring himself. He's perched atop a skyscraper in Tokyo, with his gourd of sake, the box on his back, How uncouth. Trying to interrupt my spring cherry blossom viewing, are you? I've got some time until my booze kicks in. So, before it does, how about we play a game, huh? Cannon? If I win, I take that nuke. And, he's got a cup, some dice, he throws them in, rolls the dice. It's like, come on, even. Pulls the dice away, they're even. Jackpot, luck shines upon me. Oh yeah, nothing beats Spring, It's like it kind of reminds me of Jiraiya from Naruto or something like that, with the whole sort of like a kabuki sort of thing. I really like characters like that, I think he's probably going to be one of my favorite characters in the whole series, Hopefully he lasts a little while, doesn't meet a terrible grisly fate, he's one of the 4 seasonal Umas, so he'll probably end up dying for a story progression, but still, I really like him, he looks cool, I like his character design, he's a nothing beats Spring, he's got a couple of fans out there, flipped open, with the little saying, nothing beats Spring, the coming of fortune and all that, I always like those kind of characters, so, we see that. Oh yeah, and basically the dice show up on evens, and the nuke just basically just stops, just like a dud, just lands and nothing happens. They're discussing, is that thing's ability? Or, either way, I'm just glad, the nuke didn't detonate, right? We have Andy, it's like, I see now. I'm pretty sure what went down was a result of Spring shaking those dice-shaped artifacts. If so, the results of the dice changes an event's outcome. Then, I get now why Under wanted Fuko so much. She's absolutely pivotal for the fight against Spring. So, her ability, Unluck, basically would be able to stop those dice from landing on whatever he needs to, get the outcome he wants. So, be cool to see how that works out later on. What exactly happens if the dice land wrong. Maybe what kind of unluck will fall upon him. Will it just be the dice not landing right? Will it be some other thing? Who knows? But that's a pretty neat way to just have the fight go, I must say. Not really relying on brute strength or anything like that to take this guy out. Basically using their head to take this guy out. Use Fuko's natural, basically the natural weakness to his dice. He's got a luck-based ability, so just cut out the luck, negate all of his luck, and he's bound to lose. So, excited to see how that turns out. Is there things go on? We cut back to the guys under. We see one of the new members of Under wearing like a Chinese hat sort of thing. Billy calls him Miss Yusai, explaining, I have seen the artifact that Spring holds from my master's writings. By guessing whether the dice come out even or odd, you steal away what the target cherishes the most. So, basically with the nuke that came in, he rolled it and got it right. So what the nuke wanted the most, I guess, was to, hit Spring and blow up, right? So he rolled the dice right, and it took away what the target cherished the most, so it just, spluttered out and just, fell to the ground as a dud. So, I could see a lot of ways I could use that, maybe even after Spring gets defeated, I could see those dice coming in maybe as a someone maybe on either the Union side or Under using it. Maybe that could be pivotal to how they defeat God and stop all the loops and everything from occurring. They're up against God, they use those dice, maybe some way roll the evens, and maybe that might help them in the battle against God, stop the loops, so that's a theory I come up with. Maybe that might work and come out in the future, who knows. We got the Undercrease guy. I don't remember what his name is. Might have been dropped earlier when we first was introduced to him, but I don't remember what his name is currently. He's I can't shoot any more nukes at the guy unless I use him up. My Undercrease won't activate. So, there's that. I guess maybe if he uses up the supply of his nukes or whatever, it just refills or something. I don't know. I have to see how get a better explanation of that later. But basically have Billy there just looking at Fuko. Fuko, you shall be the one to kill Spring. And all the guys of Under, they're like, even if she is the one that's going to kill Spring for us, she won't do it. She's a hostage. It's not like she'll do it just out of her own free will. And she speaks up, I'll do it. We must defeat this. We must defeat Spring no matter the cost. My position in this organization isn't a concern. Whether I'm a hostage or not, Spring needs to be defeated. She basically says, I'm tired of feeling pathetic. Everyone else is steadily growing and getting stronger, but I can't do anything unless Andy's around. I've been piggybacking off of him for a while now, and yet I can't even give him the proper death that he wants. Saving the world's part of the reason I came here, but the truth is, I want to serve a purpose all by myself. I want to stand by Andy's side, as a negator all on my own. If our enemy gets stronger with luck, then I'll just have to get stronger with my unluck. Basically, a big epic thing there. We have a final page of the chapter, a double page spread. We got a Spring perched on top of his building, drinking his sake. We got Andy and Fuko up at the top. Like, she's coming to defeat Spring. I'll go defeat Spring. We got that, there. I really wish the whole thing would be in color, you know. Be cool to see spring's color scheme and everything. That'd be really cool. You know, just the big wide view of Tokyo, got, mountains in the back and everything, Mount Fuji in the background, really be really nice to see that in a color spread. But anyway, that's the chapter. Like I said, I'm sorry for not uploading anything last week. Having some troubles with my phone, not recording everything. Plus it was 4th of July, so celebrating and all that with my family. So I'm wanting to get back into this. Doing my chapter reviews weekly. I don't have that many subscribers yet, but I feel like I might let you guys down, the few that I have, that I didn't upload a video last week, so I apologize for that, and uploading this one here. I want to get my schedule, keep going on with that. I might change the schedule, instead of either Wednesday or Thursday. Well, actually, the way it is, I film the videos like late Thursday night, and then they get uploaded by late at night, early Friday morning. So still, I might change that to Monday or Tuesday, because when I work, that's my schedule. When I'm off is on Mondays and Tuesdays. That might give me a little bit better time to get the videos ready beforehand and record them. I record the videos, really, really late at night. I think it's almost 12:30, 1 o'clock right now. So everyone else in my house is, gone to their beds and is asleep and everything, so I don't have any noise in the background and everything like that. So, but yeah, what do you guys think of the chapter? What do you think's gonna, how the fight with Spring is gonna go? I like the whole concept with the throw the luck of the dice for the way he battles, and like I said, I just overall really like his design and like his character, the kabuki type thing. I really like that, really enjoy those types of characters. In the last chapter, Fuko said something about she was gonna try to figure out why Billy, basically betrayed the Union and formed Under in the first place. So who knows? Maybe within this arc, we'll get some answers on that. We're inching closer and closer to Ragnarok. And the confrontation with God. So we'll see how that all goes. The chapters go on, but just leave any thoughts in about the chapter in the comments below. Ways that I could improve my videos, just overall criticism. I eventually want to get some editing software to make these videos, better. As it is now, I just set my phone up, talk about the chapter for 20 minutes, and then upload it straight to YouTube, just one long uncut take, So maybe in the future I can have more takes, maybe make a better, more cohesive video, cut out all the blank, airtime and all the ums and ahs and everything, like that. But anyways, this has been Brandon from Crimson Crescent Moon Reviews, signing off. I'll see you guys in the next video.